Today was a crazy day. Kenan was off work, so we were trying to get some little projects done around here, and I needed to get some thumbtacks. And he said, well, let's just run to K-mart, because there's a K-mart real close to my house. And he said, we'll stop and eat at Wendy's on the way, because he had some new coupons. He's always got a coupon. He is the cheapest man on the planet. Anyway, and I had to go through line separate from him to get to buy a Coke and get a free chili, and then he had to go through with another coupon. I don't even know what all he had figured out that he was getting on those coupons, but I guess it does save money, but sometimes I wonder if it's worth it. So anyway, we go to Kmart. Now Kmart, I don't know what's going on with Kmart. I don't know why they need to just give it up. Walmart has already taken them over. They are just, and the one here, I don't know if it's like that everywhere. The Kmart here, and it's, this is not a bad part of town. That Kmart is so run down. It's dirty. The stuff in there, I swear, they don't even update their merchandise. It's been sitting there for years. It's all dusty, and there's hardly anybody working in there. There's like 3 people up in front of that store, and they do not want to be there. They do not want to help you. You can tell they just do not want to, they're not happy about being there. So we got our thumbtacks, and we walked up front, and they had 2 lines lit up that were supposedly open. One of them had about 6 people in line, and there was a big something going on in the front, at the front of the line. And the next to it was lit up, and Kenan said, well, you go over there and see what's going on. If someone comes up, whoever gets up there quicker. We're buying one little package of thumbtacks. Well, I walk up there, and I look across at, there's somebody's meemaw up there all upset that she got charged wrong, and she's wanting them to do this and that, and there are 2 girls over at that register, and she looks across at me about then, and she picks up that PA, and she says, Lakeisha, get to your register, like really hateful. I thought, oh my God, Lakeisha's going to be mad at me. And I stood there, and they were still fighting with that meemaw, and Lakeisha never did come to that register, and she called her 3 times, and it got worse and worse every time. And I thought she just got tired of being abused and left, I guess, because she never appeared. She was MIA. Anyway, about that time, Kenan looked over at me and he said, because they're still arguing with Meemaw up there, and he said, what about that man over there at the service desk? There's a cash register over there. Well, this woman behind him heard him, and all she had was a package of gum, and she took off over there. So here we go behind her. Well, she gets over there, and he was real nice to her, and he starts checking her out. And then, I don't know if y'all been to Kmart lately, but whoever is running that place is crazy. They have all these questions. You just are trying to pay, and all these questions pop up on that little card scanner. And do you want to donate to this? Do you want this? Do you want that? And the woman's just like, I want my gum. And then when you pay and they ring it up, they start giving you all these receipts. I don't know how they afford the paper. It's like the receipt prints out, they pull that one off. It prints out something else and they pull that one off. And it prints out a survey and they pull that off. It prints out a coupon and they pull, and I'm thinking, we have been in here in line for 25 minutes to get a thing of thumbtacks. This is not worth it. I mean, half the people, I'm sure, just turn around and walk off. I've done that before at that store. And I don't know, they have had, I used to call it K-Martha because Martha Stewart had stuff there. And then she had that lawsuit with them. I don't even know if she still has anything in there. And they're supposed to have that Sofia Vergara stuff. And I've never seen anything in there like that. Not that I'm over there in that part of the store shopping, but you would think you'd see, a poster or something. They are not good at marketing their stuff. But, so anyway, Kenan walks up, and I kind of walked away because I was thinking he is not a patient man, and he was already ready to get out of there. And that guy started trying to ring that up. I knew something was wrong, and I just went to the car, and I sat there. And Kenan finally came out, and he said, the computer went down. And he said, you know, it was only $1.69. I gave him $2 and said, just keep the change. It's not worth standing here for, 20 cents. But I don't know how they stay open. You know, they need to just give it up. They just need to let go and move on because their time has passed. Well, y'all have a good evening.